The Faces Podcast, brought to you by Telehelping.
Brenton. Well, Brenton, just so people who are joining us, tell us who we're talking with here today. Who is Brenton?
Sure. My name is Brenton Harrison. So I'm born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm the founder of a firm called New Money, New Problems. So we are a financial advisory firm that mostly works virtually, but, have some clients in the Nashville area. We primarily serve first and second generation high income earners. So that was what my parents were, not wealthy, but earning an income better than their peers or their parents. And that's kind of where my passion and specialty lied. So, on a day-to-day basis, we get to kind of hang out with people who look like me, talk like me, grew up like me, or in similar circumstances to what my parents went through. So just trying to have a narrative that speaks to the people that we serve. So I'm pretty intentional about making sure that I keep, time for family time, in the sense that I try not to be a workaholic. So I'm not a man of many hobbies. Most of the time, if I'm not working, I'm hanging out with a family member, or I'm playing golf, or, doing something with my little one. So simple guy in terms of interests, not very multifaceted in terms of like, oh, I do woodworking or whatever. But you do have to put some boundaries up when you are seen as the person, because if you're seen as the person, somebody is always going to assume that their relationship means that there should be no fee paid, right? So if you're my cousin, you're right. You can ask me that question and I'm not going to pay you a fee. But if it's somebody that's just like, yeah, we happen to have gone to church together for all these years, but like, I've never been to your house, you've never been to my house, like that doesn't entitle you to free financial advice. So we serve first and second generation high income earners navigating wealth for the first time. We say that tagline over and over again: first and second generation high income earners navigating wealth for the first time. Because if you hear it, you get it. In the same way that you chuckled when you heard the name of the firm, that's very intentional, right? I could have done Harrison Financial Services, but that's not going to immediately attract the type of person who fits New Money, New Problems. When I say the name, I either get a confused look from somebody like, that's the name of your financial services firm? And I'm like, man, you just saved me so much time, because you're not the person that we're reaching for, right? When it comes to finances, to me, I tell people to put your blinders on when it comes to comparing your success to other people's success. Now, keep your eyes open when it comes to learning from other people's successes. But when you start the comparison game, it's just self-defeating. So to me, just, do a little bit better today than you did yesterday. Try to pick up lessons from people that you admire, but don't compare yourself to anyone else.